Okay. There we go. That should be fine. We'll see who shows up. Okay, what's happening? I'm gonna hold on to the Mariners. Sorry. I didn't look at the Leaf list, but if Griffey is on it, there's no way I would trade him away. I appreciate you, Ryan. So, you guys want to get right into the break, or do you want to have a little story time first? What's up, Benlo? You gotta be careful, honey. You're gonna fall off there. So I went to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie yesterday, the re-release 35th anniversary of the original. We went to the theater that we were supposed to go to. It turns out they canceled the showing there, never canceled our tickets. Our tickets were good for a different movie. They ended up refunding us for those, refunding us for all the popcorn and everything we bought. We had to go like 20 minutes away to a different theater where we barely made it in time, got to watch the movie. I carpooled with one of my other buddies, so I brought him home after the movie. And I even told him, I was like, I got half a joint that we smoked some of earlier. I said, as soon as I hit the highway, I'm going to smoke that. And it's going to be a nice ride home. And so I got on the highway. I got like about a 20-minute drive. And I finished smoking the joint right as about the time as I get off the highway. I make sure there's no cars around. I make sure it's out because it's Arizona, it's desert, it's hot, everything burns. So you make sure it's out. I roll my window down, I flick it out, you know. I got to go through the reservation a couple of miles to get to my house. And I'm going through the reservation. It's like 15 miles an hour, stop sign here, stop sign here, stop sign here. And I rolled up on that third stop sign, and there was 2 cops sitting there like this talking. And I went, oh, damn. And as I rolled past the cops, one of them turned his brights on and pulled out and followed me to the next stop sign. I pull up to that stop sign and turn my blinker on, and before I can turn, he lights me up. I'm like, well, I just smoked a 51% THC Jay and Silent Bob joint in my car, roll down the front windows, but like, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're dead to rights. There's no way the car doesn't reek of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? No way. And so I pull over, you know, I roll my windows down, got my hands on my wheel, I'm just waiting for him to show up. He walks up to the window, he says, "Evening, sir. You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "No, I have no idea." And he goes, "You ran that stop sign right in front of both of us." He goes, "I kind of laughed. I couldn't believe you picked that stop sign to run." I said, "Really? I realized you guys were there, but I didn't realize I ran that stop sign. I'm really sorry." And he goes, "Yeah, we got a big problem with people flying through here at night and running all these stop signs, so I'm going to need your license and registration." And I'm wearing a Ninja Turtles shirt. I forgot to mention this. I wore my turtle shirt for the movie. So I give him my license, and he grabs my license and looks at it and tosses it to his cohort. And cohort goes back to the other vehicle. And he goes, "Did you go to the Turtles movie tonight?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, that's a nice shirt." And I look down, and there's a big pile of ash right there. Big pile of ash right there on my shirt. And I just kind of shit. I look back up at him. He kind of smirks. He shrugs. He's just like And then he goes, "So your insurance?" And I said, "Oh right. I don't have an insurance card. I have it digitally on my phone." And he goes, "Okay, go ahead and grab your phone." And I grab my phone and I disconnect it. And I hear his buddy come back from the other car, throws my license, and he goes, "He's good, man. He's got insurance, no tickets, no accidents, no warrants. This guy's clean." And the guy looks at me and he laughs and he goes, "You promised me you're going to stop at every stop sign for the rest of your life, bro?" And I said, "Dude, I promise." And he throws me my license and goes, "Go on and get out of here. Have a good night." And walk back to his car. And it's tomorrow and I still can't believe I didn't go to jail yesterday. Yeah. Because I was clean, dude cut me loose. I think that shrug was basically like, "Dude, what do you expect? Like, you're so guilty, I don't even have to ask you." I can be in possession of it, carrying it from one place to another, but you are not allowed to imbibe in a public place. That is a DUI. If I'd have had the container, so I buy that joint as a one. It's one joint in a plastic tube. If I had that tube in my car, that's an open container in Arizona. That's a DUI, automatically. They could also give me a field sobriety test, and if I failed the field sobriety test, they can give me a DUI for marijuana. They very easily could have searched my car. Thankfully, I didn't have anything else in my... All I had was what I smoked earlier, and I was smart enough to get rid of it, should the worst happen. But... yeah, possession, I can be in possession of up to an ounce as long as it's not individually bagged. So like it's an ounce, it's in a bag, it came from the dispensary, that's fine. I have an ounce in 16 individual bags, I'm fucked. I'm gonna do something really quick here. It's medical rec. But just because you're recreational doesn't mean you can smoke it anywhere. I'm just doing something that I don't think I'm allowed to do on camera on Twitch, so I just dropped it for 1 second here while we get set up. Okay, there we go. Now let me get a sip here and we're going to get started. This break is not going to take very long. We're going to do that All-Star Mega, see what kind of awesome stuff we can find in there, and then that Leaf Metal Baseball I hope is friggin' awesome. Did I do it last week on Twitch? Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't mean to. That's awesome, Ryan. When I was a Domino's delivery driver, I would accidentally forget to take the sign off my car and take it home, and then put my lighted sign in my trunk, and then I would put my lighted sign on my car when I was driving home from the bar, so that the cops would basically, unless you were speeding, the cops would just leave you alone because you're working. So, you know, you could just take the back road through the residential zone with your light on, and no cops would bother you or tail you, or as long as you didn't blow a stop sign, as long as you weren't speeding, that's fine. Yeah, it was terrible though, because I was a like a 4-day-a-week drunk driver, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't ever do that. But yeah, in the moment it was genius. Yes, sir. Oakley dokley, guys. One day, a woman will join us again, and I won't say guys anymore, but for now, I'm going to keep it up because we don't have any. I like to see that you guys are talking fantasy football in chat. Let's keep that up. I can make you a room if you need to, but... Okay, here we go. Oh, of course my printout didn't print out. Son of a gun. 1 second. The last one that I made is wildly inaccurate because of all the trading, so... Although I could have swore that I heard this print. I'll post the results of our last the dynasty draft I did this last week. I got the second overall pick. I managed to get Jaden Daniels and James Cook with my first 2 picks, and then I got, I think, Drake May with my third. Are you gonna print, or are you just gonna print that damn? Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just need 2 more minutes here. I still can't believe I didn't go to jail yesterday. I got fired from the casino. I wouldn't have been able to afford my apartment. Life would have been fucking terrible. It's wild. It is wild. I just sat at home in my office chair for like an hour, just shell-shocked. I've never done a keeper league where you just keep like a couple of players, but I've been 2 dynasty leagues where you keep your whole team. Those are super fun to me. Oh my goodness, printer. I really need a new age printer. This one just gets confused and forgets how to print, and then has to print a alignment page, and it just takes forever. Hi, honey. You're in another keeper league where you lose the draft pick you got him in and can only keep the same player once. Oh, wow. That's wild. Yeah, I've definitely never played one like that. Trayvon does look like a stud, but you better be careful. What is wrong with you? Did you finally do it? Sweet sassy molassie. Oh, and it's going to print all the stuff that I printed earlier. Okay. Let's see. Drew has the Yankees. Sam has the Twins. What was the trade? What did you decide on? Was it the Diamondbacks, I think? Was the Diamondbacks for who? I can't remember. And the Diamondbacks and the Rockies for who? For the Braves, okay. Okay, I'll update that once we're done here. I've got it updated on my little cheat sheet here for our break. Let's get into it. Hopefully, we find ourselves something awesome out of the mega. Autographs were supposed to be about 1 in 2 megas, so that was kind of why I got 2 of them. They were also a little overpriced, but we do overpriced every once in a while. All right. Good evening, everyone. In case you didn't know, this is Prophecy Box Break Season 5, Episode 30. This is going to be our last break of August. We are taking off the next break just because I don't want to do box break stuff on my birthday. And it's going to give me a week or so to get everything caught up, so I definitely appreciate you guys. Appreciate your scooping today. I appreciate the trades. Always love making sure that people get the teams that they want to have, and we have a very willing group to make trades and make that happen. We've got 87 cards coming out of 2 boxes today, 5 autographs with 2 base parallel coming out of Leaf Metal. We got 70 cards with a potential for autograph out of the All-Star game. There should be cards from every team in the All-Star game, although I don't really know how they could possibly guarantee that. I'm sure we'll get a couple of duplicates. So with that in mind, teams are distributed. Let's try not to find anything for the Giants or the Padres, or like the Rockies. I mean, unless we're gonna find like a Griffey Jr. auto, that we probably don't need any Mariners. But let's see what happens here. We got just a few packs. Still one in there. Empty here. We got 4 packs that look equally fat. Let's mix them up a little bit. Okay. Special thanks to all of those of you who are here for the live break. We were up to 9. That's always a plus. Appreciate you all. Here we go. Good luck today. All right. So right off the bat, we have Junior Caminero. You got your All-Star Game stamp. The Rays will lead us off. Seiya Suzuki. Kyle Schwarber. Francisco Lindor. Jordan Alvarez. Pete Crow Armstrong, very nice. Shouldn't Pete Crow Armstrongs be a rookie? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is after. Kobe Mayo is our first rookie All-Star game. Ronald Acuna Jr. Paul Skeens. Sandy Alcantara. Jacob deGrom. C.J. Abrams. Kyle Tucker. Oh, we have a backwards. Is it just one card that's backwards? No, it's multiple cards that's backwards. We have a backwards Francisco Lindor. Everything is backwards for the rest of the pack. So we're just going to leave Francisco for last. We have a silver hometown hero, Eddie Matthews. For the Milwaukee Braves. 24 was PCA's rookie year. Okay, thank you. Next up, Classic Swings, Tony Gwynn for the Padres. We have another hometown hero. This is Ozzie Albies. Classic Swings, Gary Sheffield. MLB All-Star Greats, Chipper Jones. Wow. The Braves are going to end up being a huge landing for you, aren't they, Steve? Already paying dividends. MLB Greats, Alek Manoah. And as seen earlier, Francisco Lindor. So we got one base with the foil. We got 2, 4, 6 inserts. That is decent for a pack. I mean, is he slumping? I don't really keep up with the Cubs that well. My boss does, so last year I kept up with them really well just so I could constantly be chatting him up about his favorite team, but I haven't done a very good job of that this year. Next we'll pack up, we have Garrett Cole. Minnesota Twins rookie Brooks Lee. Shohei Ohtani. Jose Ramirez. Gunnar Henderson. Brent Rooker. Luis Robert Jr. Ellie De La Cruz. Bobby Witt Jr. Royce Lewis. Manny Machado. Orelvis Martinez. Rookie. Adley Rushman. All right, let's turn it around. We got hometown hero Fred McGriff, another Brave. Pretty sure Fred McGriff. Yep, Atlanta Braves. Feasting. Braves are feasting. Classic swings, Yordan Alvarez. Homeground heroes, Warren Spahn. That one I should know and I don't. Oh, that's Milwaukee Braves. Classic swings, Sammy Sosa, speaking of the Cubbies. All-Star Greats. I don't know it. Gary Carter. And All-Star Greats. Well, everybody knows Hank Aaron. Braves again. I guess I should have held on to him. Now. What do you think we found here? We have a Cleveland Guardian. Steve, are you awake? Green parallel, Jose Ramirez, numbered 44 of 99. Our first numbered card of the break. I'm so unprepared because our trades went longer than I expected. I don't even have sleeves out yet. Future Hall of Famer. All right, 2 packs to go here. We'll put this right here. Had to make sure you were awake in case that was our auto. That's a gorgeous find. Next pack up, Cade Dana, rookie for the Angels. Chase Dolander, rookie for the Rockies. Christopher Morel, Rays. Freddie Freeman. Tariq Skubal, having a great season. Johnsky Noel, rookie for the Guardians. Jackson Holiday. Zach Neto. Randy Arozarena. James Wood, rookie for the Nationals. Ozzie Albies. And rookie, Ha-Seong Kim, Dodgers. Christian Campbell, rookie for the Red Sox. Next card is backwards, so we'll go ahead and turn around here. Hometown Heroes, Phil Nierko. Braves again. Yeah, that's going to end up being a hell of a trade, pal. Congratulations on that. Classic swings. Chase Utley. The Phillies finally show up for Drew. Michael Harris II. Right back to the Braves. Classic swings. Ichiro. Representing the Mariners. MLB All-Star Greats. I should know this. I feel like it's William Garvey, but I also feel like that's wrong. Steve Garvey for the Dodgers. Cecil Fielder for the Brewers. And Seiya Suzuki shows up for the Cubbies with the foil All-Star parallel. Very nice. Last pack, if we're going to find an autograph, it's going to be right here. I have an idea. Let's take these, and I'm going to turn this right away. It's probably what I should have done right away. And now everything's facing the right direction. Rookie, Jackson Joby, Tigers. Roki Sasaki, rookie for the Dodgers. Zach Wheeler. Carlos Correa. Justin Verlander. Drew Romo is a rookie for the Rockies. Emmanuel Class. Matt Olson. Adrian Del Castillo, rookie for the Diamondbacks. Jung-Hoo Lee, Giants. Corey Seager. Excuse me. Shota Imanga, Cubs. Bo Bichette. We have David Justice with the Hometown Hero. More Braves. Classic Swings, Mark Grace. Hurston Waldrep, rookie for the Atlanta Braves. Hometown Heroes. It's almost every other card. Classic Swings, Jeff Bagwell. All-Star Greats, Joe Torre. All right, Steve, who's Parker? Or Gary, maybe. I don't know this one. Oh, shit. Almost cut. Oops. Dave Parker. Just because there's a card behind here, I didn't want to spoil it. Dave Parker. All right. We got one more. For the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Unfortunately, we did not find an autograph, but... Oh, yeah? Really? So we ended up with one numbered to 99. I'll put it here. Yes, honey. You're just going to claw my chair for no reason? Okay. Yeah, okay. And we'll put a few of our rookies up here. Okay. We have 7 cards coming up out of Leaf Metal. We have never opened Leaf Metal before, so new product alert is always nice here. There are a ton of names on the checklist. There are some really, really awesome names on the checklist. Let's find out together. Good luck, everybody. Probably contents inside this box are highly collectible, everybody. Be careful. It's a warning. It's a warning. Our first card's probably going to be right here on top. Bam! Holy cow. What a first card. What a first card. It has been a minute since we pulled a Bo Jackson, and that is a Leaf Metal Color Spectrum Bo Jackson. Royals to Gary B. Gary. Great googly moogly, my friend. That is gorgeous. All right, now to take it out of the box and not drop it. Here we go. Man, that's gorgeous. Take a look at the back here. Oh my goodness. Gary. Gary, that's 2 of 10, bro. Absolutely amazing. What a find. 2 of 10. We're going to sleeve that up right meow. Great start. Okay, we're going to bring these two down because we're going to use this space. Because 2 of 10, man. Holy cow. We'll put Bo up here. Next up, we have Todd Zeal. Now, I'm having a little bit of trouble with that uniform because of the blue stripe. Part of me wants to say Expos. Okay, hold on. Let me move this stuff because she will flat out lay down on top of it. Cardinals. Numbered 12 of 25. I know you guys trust me. I'm trying to make sure these always stay in view, but Cardinals, Ryan C. There we go. 12 of 25. I'm going to go with red parallel. Next up, we have our first autograph of the break. Next in line, Gavin Grahovec. Yep, let's move. And that's why I put them way up there. Gavin Grahovec. Really nice autograph. We'll have to look him up and check for a team that he's claimed by. Numbers 7 of 8. Chat says Texas A&M, so he's NIL. So we will have a Wheel of Destiny claim. It's a nice purple cracked ice style autographed card. Auto 7 of 8. Second autograph. is Trey Phelps. Trey Phelps is numbered 14 of 49. Not quite sure what you'd call that. Maybe a metal background. Chat says NIL. Out of the University of Georgia. Now the next one looks absolutely phenomenal. I am a big fan of pulsars. These two are holding together real tight. Let me be really careful here. There we go. We have an orange pulsar, Luis Morales. Just by his look, I'm going to go with NIL. 4 of 5. Orange pulsar. Nope. Can you go back? Can you back up? Come on. There you go. 4 or 5 auto might be as good as it gets. Might be as good as it gets. Next up, we have Cam Canarella. Auto numbered 19 of 49. Luis Morales is claimed to the Athletics. Very nice. So Athletics were held by Ryan C. We have Cam Canarella, numbered 19 of 49, to the Marlins. The Marlins are held by Gary B. Come on. And our last auto is Aiva Arquette. Numbered 31 of 49. So it is a little unfortunate. None of our autos ended up being any of the big names from the checklist. Obviously, the Bo Jackson, Jose Ramirez are both beautiful cards. And the Marlins again for Aiva Arquette. So, we do have 2 randomizers to do. We have the next in line and the Trey Phelps. Let me get that set up for us. Little unfortunate. I was hoping we would get at least one of those big names. But the Marlins, again, the last one. Aiva Arquette was the 7th overall pick in the 2025 draft. That's nice. We have pulled some nice stuff with NIL baseball before we knew who they were. I mean, we pulled a Bazana autograph. We pulled a... who's the guy that got really big this year? We had pulled one of his autographs in there. We pulled last year's first overall pick in Stars and Stripes, I believe. Jacob Mizorowski, yeah. Yes, Gary, I'll post the results of the randomizer in chat. No problem. In Discord. Thanks so much for making it, pal. So let me pull up all of the baseball teams. We'll put all the teams in the list, and then we'll bang those 2 out. Any questions? Seeing none, let's bring the camera over. We're going to spin for the Trey Phelps, right after we shuffle this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Trey Phelps, auto, belongs to the Pirates. The Pirates were Ryan C. Congratulations there, Ryan. Next up will be the next in line autograph of Gavin Grahovac. The Gavin Grahovac autograph will go to the White Sox, who I believe were traded twice. So there you go. Spurned a couple of times, ended up with an autograph. That is going to do it for today's break. Again, we will be off next week. I'm going to take a few days of break and rest and relaxation for birthday number 41 tomorrow. And then we will be back at it next week. I'll make sure and post a break in a couple of days. And otherwise, thank you so much for being part of the Prophecy Box Breaks family. I always appreciate you guys for hanging out and staying for the whole time. I'm sorry we didn't do a prediction or a goal or anything like that today, but I just wasn't too overall worried about it. We're going to go ahead and just swing in on Toogie real quick. He is just going live, so thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I hope you have yourselves an absolutely great weekend, all right? Great week. I guess it's Monday, isn't it? Have yourselves a great week. There we go. Doesn't appear to have worked on my screen. I can't raid them because I'm already raiding them. Okay, well, hopefully we made it there. Have a great week, everybody.